For today's interview, we have two female entrepreneurs who are also sisters and co-founders of Nut for Us. Firstly, I would like to introduce Ms. Tanvi Bhatia Gupta, who is the director and founder of Nuts for Us Private Limited, a company devoted to providing the highest quality of dry fruits, nuts, edible seeds and 100% pure oils. Then there is Dr. Tania, who is the director for Nuts for Us. Nijhawan Group is a qualified dentist having completed her BDS from Dr. D.Y. Patil Dental College and hospital specialization in aesthetic and cosmetic dentistry. Tania is a founder of Nuts for Us, a luxury dry fruit retail brand which has a presence in all modern retail and online outlets. Dr. Tania, paternal family has been into dry fruits wholesale trade for over a century with a presence of over 10 countries. Dr. Tania and Tanvi Bhatia are carrying on their family legacies by entering the retail dry fruit space with Nuts for Us. From a humble beginning to now, where Nuts for Us products are available pan-India and in multiple stores across Delhi NCR. Let's know more about them as well as their company from Tanvi and Tania themselves. So good afternoon, ma'am. Tanvi More here from StartupLanes, and we are very grateful to have you on the board for this interview.
Thank you so much, Tanvi. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for having us.
I request you both to please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, Tanvi, would you like to go first?
Sure. So I'm Tanvi Bhatia Gupta. I'm a co-director and founder of Nuts for Us. And Tania Didi, why don't you go ahead?
Hi, so I'm Dr. Tania Nijhawan, and I am the co-founder of Nuts for Us. And I'm also a dentist by profession and qualification.
Yeah, great. So ma'am, my very first question to you both is that how did you come up with this idea of startup?
So, I'm going to take the question, if you don't mind, Tanya.
Sure.
So we actually come from a family with a rich legacy in the dry fruit business. And we come from one of the most trusted and oldest families. So we actually have a legacy of over 130 years. And honestly, this idea just was ingrained in us. You want to take it from there, Tanya?
Sure. So it's, when COVID really hit, the talk of the town was immunity, how to increase immunity and how to do it in a natural way. People started going back to the natural ways and like our olden times. So that's when actually we started, and that's how the business really kicked off. Though, we had thought about this, that we're going to do it for the longest time. So that's how it really started.
Yeah, okay, great. So ma'am, what was the most difficult part that you faced in the early stage of the journey?
So, because like Tanya Didi said, we started off our journey during the beginning of the pandemic. So we actually faced a lot of problems logistically, and we faced packaging problems as most of the packaging factories were closed. We're also heavily into gifting. So procuring the gifting material also at that time was quite a task, but we sailed through and here we are today, knock on with a flourishing business.
So ma'am, as you mentioned that you have been in this business, or your family continues the legacy. So you have an established market. So I want to know, what was the market gap that you identified?
So, well, basically good quality dry fruit in a packaging that you really want to go out and pick up. So what we discovered is that good quality dry fruit really in the market is not available. And only if the packaging looks good, people tend to pick that up. But is the dry fruit or the nuts or the seeds inside that, is that really nice? So we discovered that no. That's why we put our legacy into, we actually come from a wholesale business, and we discovered that in retail, you don't get that kind of quality easily in the market. So we wanted to package it in such a way that it attracts all consumers. Now, when you see our packaging, you say, wow, it's beautiful. I want to pick that up. And then not only do you see the beauty of the packaging. You actually enjoy the quality that's inside. And of course, because of our relationships forged from past 130 years, we do have access and those kind of resources to provide that for our customer base.
Mm-hmm. Great. So ma'am, can you explain your, sorry, continue.
We also discovered that there was a huge gap in the gifting market as well. Okay. So people like my sister Tania Didi had just mentioned that, people wanted to start gifting healthy again. We wanted to bring back the fact that, healthy gifting is actually sustainable. We wanted to go back to our roots, and that's what we did. So, sending dry fruits over to someone's house or gifting dry fruits during weddings, it's just a healthy and a sustainable gift, and that's what we wanted to promote as well.
So basically, we went back to our roots. Like she said, we went back to what we used to do. Yeah. And even if you see as a doctor, as a dentist, gifting, per se, cakes or even the Indian desserts is not healthy. So that's what we wanted to promote, healthy gifting.
Okay, that's great. So ma'am, moving forward, I would like you to explain your business model in detail.
Okay. So we retail dry fruits, we retail nuts, and we retail seeds. We also have a line of cold pressed oils. Okay. These oils are 100% pure and natural. The concept behind our oils is source to skin. And these oils are also edible. And that's why I always tell everybody that, whatever you can eat is definitely something that you can put on your face or your child. And we work with very high quality dry fruits and exotic nuts as well from across the world. So hazelnuts, pecans, we've got macadamia nuts as well, and pine nuts. So these are some of the products that we have. And business model wise, I would say that we, as you know about the family legacy, and we've been into the wholesale trade, we wanted to offer the customer the freshest produce. Instead of it be lying in stores for months and then them getting it, or lying in cold storages for months, we provide it directly. So that's where I feel that's our business model, to provide the freshest and the best quality.
Ma'am, answering earlier question, you mentioned your products and services, but still if something is left, then I will love you to share your products and services.
I don't think anything is left. We're retailing online. We're in the online market space as well as the offline. So all the brick and mortar stores. We're looking at expanding more all over India, and then maybe take it outside as well.
Okay. Ma'am, till now we have talked about the background of your company. We have talked about product and services. Now I would like to know that what is the target audience you're looking for?
Target audience. So I would say we would want to be a household name. So as we need to, work towards health and nutrition from natural sources. So we need to, so we feel that, there is a lot of nutrition in dry fruits, and they're great immunity boosters. So we want to start with being in every household.
Okay. So ma'am, as I said, sorry, continue.
I'd just like to expand on that. So like when my sister says we want to start being in every household, it actually starts from, birth, pregnancy even. In fact, doctors now recommend pregnant women to consume a lot of almonds, walnuts for the brain development of their babies. So that is a big thing for us. And like my sister said, it starts from every house. It starts when they're young, and even when the child is born. And in their early years, if you start helping them consume healthy snacks such as dry fruits and nuts, it actually just leads for them to have better immunity in the future as well.
True. Like before chocolate, kids are used to the almonds and stuff. So yeah, true.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my next question to you is that, as I mentioned, you have an established market out there. You have many competitors. So why should the customers choose you as the product?
Because they're getting the best quality at the best prices. So that's what we're offering, the best quality at affordable prices. And our customer relationship is also very strong. Therefore, we have a great customer retention.
Okay. So like what are the three main qualities that differ you from the competitors?
We have many, but I'm going to let Tanvi answer the three.
Well, I would like to start off by saying just, our relationships that we have built, over 130 years, there's that sound of trust, in our name, just with that legacy that we have. We know what we're selling. We're like dry fruits is in our blood. And we walk the talk. So we both consume the same dry fruits on a daily basis. It's part of our children's routine as well. So we do walk the talk, and our packaging is astounding. I would actually like to show you. So it's very unique. We actually take it to the luxury base, and quality maintenance. We make sure each and every packet that goes out, every product that goes out is held to the highest quality standards.
Okay. So next, ma'am, like we have talked about the product, we have talked about the services. Like talking about external factors, why should an applicant look for your company?
Well, trust and the fact that it's a stable job, the opportunity to grow and learn under compassionate owners. And honestly, we are all about women empowerment as well. So most of our workers are actually young women. And we feel that, they tend to be the most dedicated and compassionate workers, and they are so diligent in what they do. That's the right way to go.
So, ma'am, my next question to you is that if not this company, what else you both must have done?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, I'm a dentist. So I'm a cosmetic dentist. I think I would be giving everyone a better smile.
Great. What about you, ma'am?
So I'm actually an interior designer. So I guess I would be turning people's dreams into reality, one brick at a time, one design at a time, actually. But honestly, even though we both are educated in different backgrounds, I honestly believe that we would still be doing whatever we could to establish what nuts for us is today. And like I said earlier, it's just dry fruits are ingrained in our blood. So that's what we know best.
Great.
And I think so is being an entrepreneur, right? So
absolutely.
Great. So, ma'am, my next question is that what are the products and services other than nuts you are constantly required for your business?
So like any other business, we require the same setup. We have a marketing team, we have a sales team, we have an accounts team, which is of course the backbone. And the products required is of course the raw products that we are importing. And apart from that, machinery and a packaging unit. So this would be some of the products that we require and the services we require. And logistics, can't forget the logistics. That is very important, because to deliver pan-India in a short amount of time or within like 48 hours is you definitely need a very strong logistics team for that.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, ma'am, on which parameters do you select your vendors or suppliers, and what are the price and qualities of your nuts and other parts of business?
So, for us, in terms of selecting vendors, it's always been about going to establish business practices. It's about how they work with their integrity and their discipline. We cannot compromise there. We make sure that they maintain their quality standards as well, because their work reflects on our brand.
Yeah. Okay. So, ma'am, what are your recent and long-term plans for your business?
If you're asking about funding wise, are you asking that, or you're asking what are we
general goals and aim you must be having about your business?
Okay. So definitely it is to grow the company to a sizable amount. We also are looking at increasing our product list, and also we're getting into a smaller sized packages that would be more affordable, and that could be distributed, basically increase our distribution. So that's what we're looking at doing for the next couple of months or years.
So ma'am, are you raising funds, like external funds? And if not, then are you planning to raise funds in the near future?
Not right now. We're a self-sustained company right now. We're already profitable. And I'm pretty sure even with all the expansion plans, we're good for the next 2 to 3 years. And once we're a sizable company and we feel that, we need the investment, that's when we're going to look at it, but not in the near future.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, as you mentioned, you are a fresh startup. So yeah. Ma'am, lastly, your feedback towards StartupLanes. I would love to hear that.
So I personally think StartupLanes is doing a fantastic job. The website is extremely user-friendly. I would suggest you to maybe, more organize some more interactions and calls between entrepreneurs and investors, and advertise more so that more people can know about StartupLanes and avail all the services. Yeah.
Great. Thanks for the
feedback. And I would also like to add in that I feel you have a very great and energetic team. I have been in touch with at least 3-4 of you, and it's been women, and most of you are very young, and I feel the company has a very youthful and energetic feel to it.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, lastly, if you want to say something to your viewers or our viewers, it would be great.
Look out for nuts for us. Stay healthy and go the natural way.
Yeah, great. So ma'am, thank you so much for your time and your crucial words. I hope that your goals and dreams towards your business get successful.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you for your time.